welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sketchbook tour, or start doing sketchbook tours, because I have way too many sketchbooks. And ignore the dirty desk. It's white, okay? It's hard to not get dirty. So we're gonna start off today with this book, Sketchbook 0. I just love the way that it looks. Like, it's just like the front is just amazing, and like the thickness of it, like you can see all the like bumps and stuff in it, and the way it just like, it's just a big book, and I love that. I hate when you work on like a sketchbook and it just ends up being like, so like, I don't know how to explain it. I love the thickness of it, and like pages sticking out and stuff. I just love that. Anyway, it would have been one, but so I got this sketchbook first and I glued stuff in it, but then I never like finished it, and then I got my first 3 sketchbooks, and then I thought, but I got this one first, so it doesn't make sense to like name it like the 4th one, so I named it Sketchbook 0. And it's kind of chunky, kind of. Mostly everything in here is glued on. Mostly all of it is glued on. There's like no like actual like drawings in here that like I drew in the book. Anyways, so first of all, I'll talk about the book itself. I love the way it feels. It's just so chunky, but I also love the design, because I just got a whole bunch of old drawings I drew and cut them out and glued them on here, except for these two. This is a Animal Crossing sticker and marceline cut out from a magazine I used to have. And then on the back there is nothing except for the like regular print. Okay, so you open it up and the first thing you get is OC. Mostly everything in here I cut out and just taped in here or glued in here. As you can tell, this book is very rough. He's holding on here just a little bit. More OCs, and if you see like stuff like this, it's because we were staying at a hotel and I used the glue they had there, which I do not remember what the glue was called, but it was terrible glue. It was like all wet and like it was just not fun, and it ruined the pages and my drawings in here. The one thing I like about this sketchbook is the fact that like all of my drawings in here are, see, like it's even moving. This book is holding on for dear life. But what I like is that all of these drawings are colored. Every single one of them, or like most of them, are colored, because I like took the time to actually color them, which I don't really do much now. Like some sketchbooks you can see I color, but like not a whole lot of them. See, like all of this is all because of the stupid glue. So like half of it is ruined. Like you can see right there, half of it is ruined. But it's still nice to look at. So there's no point in throwing it out, all this artwork for nothing. Most of these, if not all of them, are just one of like the first OCs that I've ever drawn. I've had a few when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14. No, I'm just going backwards. Like 10, 12, 13, I had other ones, but most of my stuff got either lost or thrown out while moving, because we moved a lot. But these are like the first ones after that, mostly. See, like, okay, so like most of my stuff, as you can tell, is colored. The only thing is their skin color is not colored. because I just didn't have skin color markers or pencil crayons to color their skin. So they're like basically all colored except for skin, except for this girl. I had one color of skin, which isn't even her color anymore. So it like halfway worked. Or like stuff like this where I like quarter of the way colored it. I actually forgot this OC still existed. Or like pages like this where it's just line paper and I didn't bother coloring it at all. Like these ones. Like they're fine drawings and I just cut them out, but I had no patience to color them whatsoever. Or ones like this where it's like outlined in color but not fully colored either, and I just realized she has no eyebrow. I don't really know what to say about most of these because like the concept I had was interesting, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. I kind of forgot about most of these. Like I have their story written down, most of it, but I haven't like decided if I wanted to like continue with their story or like anything. I kind of just forgot about it. And like you can see that their the art style changed, like especially the faces compared to like here. The art style looks a lot different because I drew these afterwards. These I had drew first and I like found them more recently and just glued them in afterwards. Or like paper like this where you can tell it's clearly older paper. It's because it was drawn first. And then we get to here. These are cute. I drew these in my freshman year of high school. Like that age, I think, at like the doctor's office. But this is from an art class I took during online school where the teacher was a complete asshole. And like her teaching was fine, and like these little exercises were fine. It was the teacher herself. She wasn't racist. Well, she was an interesting teacher is what she was, and her grading was also interesting. Like the way that she graded stuff was just frustrating. And then we have this me and my partner, like my current partner, our old friend drew this for us, someone we're not friends with anymore, and like though we don't talk to them or anything, like the drawing was like meaningful and it's sweet, so I kept it and I taped it in here. Art class. This was one thing that I actually liked from that art class because I got to do whatever I wanted, and if I could take it out I would, to use it as like a sketchbook front page, but I really glued and taped it in here, so it shall stay in there. Like stuff like this wasn't like too bad, it's just the way she graded it made no sense. Like me and this girl would literally do the same thing and she would grade them completely different, and her grading system was just, it made no sense. And I got bored, so weird trees. Or like she made us do shapes and like, I don't know, it feels like grade school shit. This, I will forever love this dragon 2 bits. The very first dragon I ever drew. Never drew a dragon again, but very first one I ever drew, age 12. Besides the feet, don't look at the feet. It's an adorable dragon and it's very cute, and I drew it for my mom. And now I have it forever. Okay, see, half of this is like taped in properly, but then it's also not. This was supposed to be landscape from when we lived in Brampton, but it's kind of bad, not gonna lie. And that I couldn't draw people, so it's a bunny instead of a person. Yeah, I don't know. And it got ripped, so there's that. I drew Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and a friend from middle school outlined it, and I was so mad about it because I didn't like the way she outlined it. I didn't even want her to outline it, but she did it anyway. People pleaser. My sister asked me to draw Legend of Korra characters, which I drew more than just her, but I drew her and I was very happy because it came out so well, even though the proportions aren't 100%. She told me to color it and then she'd take it, but I said I didn't want to color it, so I just kept it. More anime drawings. Like drawing anime characters slowly got better. I think like this, you can tell it's very bad. Like the proportions just aren't it, but it's okay because it was my first time. Like her, like Maka looks fine for the most part, but like the proportions just, it makes no sense. Same with Soul. Like how is this like, so like when I drew it before I cut it out to fit into the book because the paper was actually a little too big, his leg was like, this is where his leg ended and this leg is like that, so like the proportions make no sense, but it's okay. My proportions I think slowly start to get better. I think more anime drawings. These ones I actually really like because I did like little to no effort into them and they actually came up with, well, she doesn't really count. Miraculous doesn't count as anime, so basically all of it's anime except for her. And then actually this was from this last year my friend made me an amazing gift for Christmas, so I kind of just glued it in here. Same with this was a gift from my brother, so I glued it in here. My favorite bird from Angry Birds. Nobody flame me for that. Chuck is best character, hands down, for me at least. More drawings. I don't know what he is or why I drew him. Yeah, his head is empty. Birthday gift I made for a friend, and I think I like chickened out on giving it to them because I had a crush on them. So like I went to their party and everything, and I was like, never mind. Gift, not a gift, but a drawing I made for a friend. Middle school drawing. Okay,
Stop it. Get some help.
I can explain myself here, okay? You see this drawing? Listen, it was a weird time in my life. Oh my gosh. Baby drawing. I started drawing me a lot more, I think the year before last year. I started drawing me more. I was 12 when I drew that and that one. And these, they're quite interesting. Tried to practice hands. And then this page low-key like looks so nice because of how like I was trying to like actually learn to draw shit correctly. And these little faces, I love the little faces. I asked people on Instagram in like middle school, like give me things to draw, and this was one of them. It's like a ink flower, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. And then these were D&D characters that I made up. I never played D&D, but me and my brother were like very interested in it, and so we like made our own characters, and I put 2 of my characters in here. I think I only made 2 from what I remember. Random character, I also got requests to draw. And then, oh my gosh, the era when everyone was obsessed with Among Us. Me, an artist, draws characters. I don't know, I thought it was fun. My sister even posted it on her account. These drawings, my friend in middle school could draw lips and eyes very well, so I practiced to get good. OCs. This was these, like, the food, the LGBT food was for a class. Not gonna lie, it was for a class. Same with the capybara drawings. These two were drawings that I did not finish because she has no hair, like no head at all. Like, if she was bald, that'd be fine, but she literally has no head at all. Her eyes are floating. I just got lazy. I got really into Bridgerton, okay, and like old-timey shows and movies like Little Women, and I loved the way the dresses looked and stuff, so I tried to make like a little story kind of thing with pirates and stuff. That's where she came from, and then I drew her, like, yeah, but I never turned it into an actual thing. More characters. His eyes hurt me. Oh my god. So this was before I came out. My sister's friend came out, and I made this to go on our our window for Pride Month that year, but I never finished it. Like, I made the bisexual flag and the pansexual flag, but I never finished the rest of it, and I planned on it, but I never finished it. I thought it was really sweet though, so I kept it. So I just kept it there because it's cute. Trying to make like landscapes for like my OC world, and never got into it though. Same with this one. Never got into it though. A friend from middle school asked me to draw her, so I did. Same with this one. Practicing eyes, as you can see, it was very bad. Another friend was asked me to draw them, and then this was from language class. Me and a friend were just doodling on here. Like, these are how she would draw eyes, and they were really good, and these were mine. So you can see where I like wanted to practice drawing eyes so bad, because hers were just, they were so good. One of my favorite YouTubers ever was Afmao, and I loved watching her videos, so I drew this. I never posted it anywhere or like showed anybody. I think I showed like my mom and my siblings, but I absolutely love her, and I drew her from like this Minecraft series she did. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. And then I had a binder for school, and I put this in there, and I was so proud of the way all the drawings looked in the binder, so I took it back out and I glued it in here, even though now I don't really like it all that much. It's kind of iffy. And that's it. That is literally where that ends. That was my very first sketchbook tour. That was my very first sketchbook tour. That is Jesus. That is everything. I have plenty, and I mean plenty, of other sketchbook tours to do where my drawings actually get better. Surprisingly, they actually get way more better, because like, from what I remember, most of these drawings are like, I was like 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, like around there. So they're not the greatest. And I still have some that like I couldn't fit in this book from the same age, so they'll also show up in like one of my later sketchbooks as well. But yeah, that was my sketchbook tour. I will be doing more sketchbook tours soon, hopefully soon. I'm like trying to space out each video that I do a sketchbook tour, so I actually have time to finish my sketchbooks, because this one I finished like years and years ago, but like the recent sketchbooks that I have, I'm like taking my time on it, but I'm also not, because I really don't care. But I don't want to rush it and waste pages, because like this one was easy because I was just gluing them in mostly, but for like other sketchbooks I'm actually drawing in it. But yeah, that's it for now. See you